Alright guys, I know I'm a little late to this, but I was at school. I couldn't get this video out, but I just got home. This shit sucks. Y'all know about this by now. The Saints have traded away safety CJ Gardner-Johnson and a 7th round pick. I'm not sure for what year exactly, but either way, it doesn't fucking matter because all we got is a 5th and 6th round pick in return for, I believe, both for 2023. My initial thoughts, I saw this when I was in math, and I literally just turned in a test that was like half blank because I literally had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I was already at such a point where I had just accepted defeat, and I was just at a loss for words. I was just like, damn, just damn. And then I checked my watch, my Apple Watch, and I'm just looking through my notifications, and I see Saints trade Gardner-Johnson to Eagles, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought, someone was playing with me, but they fucking traded him for. Not only did they trade him, but they traded him to the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. Oh, God, dude, this sucks. This is horrible. I mean, I don't know what we were thinking. How did we get fleeced so hard by the Eagles, dude? I mean, the Eagles front office is probably sitting in the front office doing Fortnite emotes because they got Gardner-Johnson for a literal bag of horse shit. Dude, those 5th and 6th round picks are going to be people that don't even make the roster. Oh my God, dude. How? Sorry, I know I should probably be giving a regular analysis of the trade, but y'all know I don't do that. I'm gonna vent out my emotions because this is fucking stupid. This is retarded. Dude. Damn. So, yeah, we traded him in return for a 5th and a 6th round pick, and that really fucking sucks because, in my opinion at least, Gardner-Johnson was one of those franchise guys, He's one of those guys I've talked about in several other videos before that... If he's one of those people that if he's on your team, you love him. If he's not on your team, you don't like him. You hate him. I mean, look at all the people he's made. He made Javon Wims punch him in the face and get ejected from the game. And that changed the momentum of that one Bears game. I know y'all remember that. And then he made Anthony Miller get ejected in the playoff game that year because he punched him in the face. So he made several players have unnecessary roughness penalties or unsportsmanlike conduct penalties for getting, very, very upset at his shit talking. And not only that, but especially this past season, he took such a huge leap in his game. Dude, he had 3 interceptions this year. He had 2 game-winning interceptions. He owns Tom Brady. He literally owns Tom Brady. When I think of the Saints defense against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady, I think of CJ Gardner-Johnson getting those interceptions, getting in Brady's face, I mean, that's what you think of. That's what I think of. He owns Tom Brady. He had 2 interceptions against Tom Brady this year. I mean, I'm not saying the Bucs are going to sweep us or anything. That's not what I'm saying. If that's what you think I'm saying, chill out. But I shouldn't be telling y'all to chill out because I need to chill out. I'm pissed. This is stupid. I mean, I've known about this for a few hours now. It's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm going to try to get this out really, really soon, hopefully. That's why this is not a really professional video. This is very much just my reaction, and I don't plan on making this very long. But, dude, this sucks. And, I mean... If you're an Eagles fan and you're coming here to talk shit, you know what? You are free to because we got fleeced and I don't understand why. Now, I probably should have explained the reasoning why I think behind. I haven't really read anything about the trade. I just know the initial part of the trade. But I did see something that the Saints and CJ Gardner-Johnson were very far apart in contract talks. I think it's maybe because CJ Gardner-Johnson wanted to be paid more like a safety, and the Saints weren't willing to pay him that full-time safety role because he's technically not a starting safety. He's a very versatile type of player. He's mostly known for his play in the slot as a corner, but he can also play strong safety. He can play sub-linebacker. He does a lot of stuff in the defense, so I guess the Saints just didn't want to pay him like an actual safety. So I guess that's why the two sides remain very far apart in contract negotiations. But, I mean, damn, I was really confident that the Saints would get a deal done here. I thought Gardner-Johnson was one of those players that you just had to bring back. And I had so much confidence they'd get it done. Now, does this mean our defense is going to be ass again? No, it's not. We got some good pieces, but it does suck we didn't get at least a depth player in return. But, I mean, let's look on the bright side here, even though this trade fucking sucks. Maybe Alontae Taylor gets some snaps because, we need another player to fill that role. Now, P.J. Williams used to play in the slot as a corner. He actually was pretty solid in the slot as a corner. We all know him as an outside corner. He reeks. I know y'all remember that game when he let Calvin Ridley have 3 touchdowns his rookie year. Okay, he sucks at outside corner. I'm not saying that. So, maybe P.J. Williams plays some more slot corner, but he has really converted to a safety full-time, and he had the best season of his career last year as a full-time safety. So I really don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if Alante Taylor is very familiar with the slot. I think he has some experience at safety, so maybe we could experiment with that. But I don't know if you want a rookie to start right there. You know, maybe we can get Paulson Debo to play in the slot or Bradley Roby. But I don't know if either one of those corners are really slot corners. I think both of them are really outside corners. Alante Taylor, I really just don't know much about. And especially in the preseason, you know, he was my number one player to watch in the preseason if y'all watched that video. But he didn't play a single snap in the preseason. I think he was dealing with some sort of injury. But I don't know what his role in the defense is going to be, dude. I don't know who's going to fill in that. I mean, dude, this sucks. This really sucks. I really wish the Saints could have gotten something done here. But if CJ was really just demanding like that much money and we just couldn't pay him, you know what? It is what it is. But I really think we should have gotten at least like a second round pick in return, or maybe like a third or fourth round pick and like a depth player. You know, not necessarily somebody to replace Gardner-Johnson, but just somebody, dude. And this is a lot of shit going down right now because I think the Saints roster is supposed to be going down to 53 by today. And I've already seen that we released Ian Book, which I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty happy about because Ian Book had a really dog shit preseason. But are we only going to keep 2 quarterbacks? I'm not sure if I'm going to make a video on that or not because there's a lot of interesting stuff to talk about here when it comes to the full 53. I also want to make a video about the biggest winners and losers of the preseason, so stick around for that. But I guess I'm done talking about this trade because this is just my initial reaction. But this sucks. This fucking blows, dude. I mean, I hope you do really well in Philly, CJ, but I hate the fucking Eagles. I can't stand the Eagles, but I do hope CJ does well with the Eagles. He's a really good player, and this is such a huge win for the Eagles because their corner group is stacked now because they got Darius Slay, they got James Bradbury to fill in the number 2 spot, and they have CJ Gardner-Johnson in the slot. Now, the Eagles could low-key be nasty this year. I think they probably will be pretty good. I think they're going to win the NFC East for sure because I think the Cowboys got worse. So that's a very W move by the Eagles, but the Saints, we just took a fat L. I don't know why the Saints are, constantly negotiating with the Eagles because remember, the Saints had the draft day trade with the Eagles earlier in the offseason when they gave up their 2023 first-round pick in exchange for to have another first-round pick with in last year's draft. Because remember, we had 2 first-round picks. We got Olave and we got Trevor Penning. We didn't originally have 2 first-round picks. We got that from the Eagles because they happened to have 3 first-round picks, and we took one of them. But yeah, this sucks. I hope CJ does really well in the Eagles this year. On the Eagles this year. If you guys made it this far, thank you. Let me know if you guys want to see a video breaking down the 53, who got cut, all the notable cuts, and stuff like that. Because there are some pretty surprising moves on here. I do plan on making a biggest winners and losers of the preseason. And yeah, just stick around for that. I don't have much else to say. I'm nearing the 10-minute mark, so I think it's a pretty good size for a video. What are you guys' thoughts? I'm pretty pissed. I don't like the move at all. I really don't see the logic behind it, except maybe the Saints just really wanted to get rid of him because of how much money he wanted, but I don't even know what that was. And I don't think it's worth trading him for literal horse shit, but whatever. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you guys for sticking around still, if you are, and I'll see you guys in the next video.